welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing that was really loud, so today I'm going to be doing my April favorites of 2015, and I haven't done a favorites video like in a long time, well not a long time, but like a few months. So today I decided to just get up and do a favorites video for you guys, because this month has been like a favorites big month or something, because I've been loving so many things this month, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because maybe I can give you guys some good ideas, recommendations of things I've been loving, and maybe you could try it out if you guys want to, or you know the deal. So pretty much I'm going to start off, because this video, if I talk about everything very into detail, this is going to be like 8-hour-long video, so I'm just going to get started. And if you want any extra details on, or maybe reviews on some of them, even though you guys know that I like them, just let me know down below, and I'll link down everything I mentioned in the description box, is what it's called. Okay, so let's get started. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorites, and the first thing I'm going to be talking about is my skincare. And I have acne-prone skin, I have oily skin, I have pores, I have scars, so many things, and sometimes I don't have them at the same time, sometimes I do. My skin doesn't love me enough, okay? But that's why you have to take care of it, okay? So pretty much to start off, I'm going to be talking about this pore cleanser that I use, and it's a deep action exfoliation scrub. It's oil free from Clean and Clear, and maybe you have seen this at a store, and oh my gosh, it works so good. Whenever I have, do you ever have that feeling when you have makeup in your like pores or something like that, and or maybe your skin just feels so ill, like there's makeup on your face? Use this because it works so good, and I love it. And the next thing that's pretty much similar to it, and it's compared to the St. Ives. This is just a cheapo one because I'm not trying to waste, like, what is at my store it's like $4. This is like $2, okay? It's the fake St. Ives facial scrub for blemishes and blackheads. Helps remove oil and dirt that clogs pores for oily skin, oily free. And oh my gosh, it works so good. I use this for like that extra clean feeling on my skin, and it just works so good. And also another thing that I use, and I've been using, and it works so good for my skin, and maybe you guys have the same experience. I never used to like Neutrogena until I like tried their orange product for acne, and it worked so good. At first I thought it was breaking me out, but then when I noticed that like I was like halfway down the bottle, my skin was looking like the best it's ever been, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. So I picked up this oil-free acne wash, and this is a different one. It's in the grapefruit, and it smells really good, and it's the foaming scrub, and it works just as good. Like, it's $6, and that's an okay price. It's drugstore, and I use pretty much all face products from drugstore, but they work so good. This works so good. I definitely recommend it if you're kind of the same skin type as me, and you should give Neutrogena a try, because I used to think that benzoyl peroxide, or whatever it's called, used to work for my skin, but now it just doesn't. And salicylic acid works so good. You should try it. Try mixing it up. If benzoyl, whatever it's called, is not working for you, then use this. And the next thing in my favorites is a dry shampoo, and it's Dove Therapy, and I really like it just because of the smell. It doesn't necessarily like clean up my oil in my hair when it's on my oh my gosh, tongue twister, when I'm on my 3rd day of hair of not washing it. This pretty much makes my hair smell good, and my number one thing when I have ugly hair after like not washing it for a couple of days, I want my hair to smell good. That is like my number one, and this definitely, the smell is so, like, not strong, but it's strong enough for your hair to smell really good all day. And my next favorite, and it's a sample, okay, I think some of us are guilty here, going back to Sephora and we keep getting the same sample of something because we're too cheapos. Well, not cheapos, just, you know, money savers. And moving on to pretty much makeup stuff, affiliated makeup stuff. That made no sense what I just said. The next thing in my favorites is this brush. and it is a fan brush, and I use this specifically for my highlighter, and it works really good. I got this actually at a flea market, and you're probably wondering what? Like, I literally wanted a brush for a fan brush so long, but they're so like expensive, the ones I found online, that like, you know, like I saw Shan XO and a couple other YouTubers use them, and I was like, yes, I need one. But then I was like, nah. And I actually got this for $3, and it works like really, really well, like perfect. And the next thing I've been really, really loving is not really a, I guess like fully thing, but I've been really, really liking this color from the Clinging palette, and it's that color right there. It's like that really deep dark purple, and it's really gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it, but this is pretty much the whole thing, and it works really, really well. I'm like checking my face right now. It works really, really well. I don't know what the name, the palette is called 20 Jammin Duo, and it comes with a blush too, but yeah, you actually have to buy the whole palette, but it's, I guess, palette, a quad or whatever. So yeah, and the next thing I've been really liking, and it's weird because I stopped using this when I got it. It was so weird. Like at first I was like, nah, like the coverage isn't really that good, but I feel like I said, I went through a breakout recently, and this really just helped. It's the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, and it has salicylic acid and witch hazel, camphor, tea tree, and oil, aloe. I said oil, bruh. It works really, really good, and I really, really like it. And the coverage is, I think if you have my skin type, which is acne prone, pores, oily, the coverage is, I guess, maybe light to medium coverage, and it works really well, but sometimes it could feel a little weird, but as long as you set it and stuff like that, it feels really good. And the next thing in my favorites is this blush that I got in my Ipsy bag, and all of my products are dirty today. This Hikari brush in the shade Tango, and it looks gorgeous. Like, I'm wearing it right now, and it's so bright, so vibrant. It's like so spring, especially if you're in spring right now, but if you're not in spring, then this would be a little too much for, you know, if you're in winter or something. But this works so good, and the quality, the payoff is so well. I'll link all this down below if I can find it, but you can usually find like the face products and stuff like that at like Target. And this blush, I'll link it down below, and all the other stuff that I mentioned. And the next thing is my, pretty much, I guess you could say, holy grail concealer, but it's impossible to find because I am in the shade medium, and when I go to the store, tell me this, why is there only light shades? Okay, I go in there and they're like, I look, and sometimes they have none, like, and it's the Concealer Camouflaging Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline, and I'm in the shade medium, and medium is never there. Somehow when they have like a whole rack of them, they have light, medium, no, they have light, deep, and then they have some fair color, and I was like, what? They never have medium. Like, seriously, I've been looking for this, and like I finally found it at a store, because I was there pretty early, so they, like, I guess restock them, and sometimes stores, you know, they don't restock them. But I was like too cheapo to buy it online, because if you buy it on Ulta.com, it's like $1 more expensive. It's like $6.99, I think, or $7.99 on Ulta. I'll link it down below, but at my store it's like $5.89, like Target or Walmart, which is much cheaper. And it's my holy grail concealer. It works so, so good. And the next thing in my favorites is actually two eyeshadows, and they're from ColourPop. And of course, who hasn't heard of that yet? If you haven't, you need to look it up on YouTube. I actually have a ColourPop review and swatches. I'll link that down below. And it's in the color, this one I've had for a while now, and this one I just recently got like 2 months ago. One of them is in the shade Fantasy, and the other one is Slave to Pink. And Slave to Pink is so gorgeous. It's like, they're pretty much like the same, I wouldn't say same color, but one of them is more pink, like pink, and they're both, I think, metallic shades. I think so. And the other one is this, pretty much the same color, except it's more dark, and I don't know why I got the same shades, but I think if you were to buy either one, I mean, they still work just the same, but one of them is more dark and the other one is more just light, and I use these as a color combination, and I'm using them right now. And the light one I put under my eyes, and the dark one I put on top of my lid, which, you know, it just looks good. And the next thing in my favorites is actually kind of like a skin favorite, I guess. It's the Mederma Advanced Scar Gel, and I think I bought this around Halloween time, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. I heard good things about it, saw reviews, and I tried it on my like scars on my skin, and I was kind of skeptic about it because I'm like, no, it won't work, like that's weird. But actually I had deeper scars. I had some around this area. Oh, sorry, don't mind my hand. I had some on this area and this area, like pretty much all over, but the ones that I really wanted to hide was like darker ones, and this really pretty much took them away. Like, I don't have any right here anymore or here, but I still have some around my face. I started using it up again, but I mean, I guess for the price, it's at the drugstore, and it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's inexpensive, it's kind of out of the way. It's like $20, but I mean, I think it's $21.99, and I mean, if you're willing to spend that money, it does really work, in my opinion. If you want a full out review, let me know down below, and I'll do that for you. And of course, it's for scars. So, and my next thing in my favorites is this moisturizer, and it's actually a sample. It's by CeraVe, and it's their moisturizing cream, and I use this for under my eyes. I'm not 100% sure if you can use it under your eyes, but I use it there, and it moisturizes my eyes so good, and my concealer goes on very well under my eyes. And the last thing in my pretty much favorites is this, I can't even find it. It's this eye primer, and it's Stay Don't Stray in the light medium. And I was really skeptic about this one too, because when I first got it, I got a sample just like this, and I keep getting samples for some reason, and I'm too, you know, I'm trying to waste money. I'm too cheapo to actually go to the store and go buy the full size, because what is a full size, like 30 bucks? Nah, samples will do. I first tried it on, I was like, no, I don't like it, like, I like my e.l.f. primer better, and like this other primer that I forgot the name of, and I remember I really liked the other ones, but then I started giving this a chance because I ran out of my other primers, and I just fell in love with it, and now I can't live life. There's no life without this. And it's by Benefit, by the way, of course, if you didn't know that, but it's amazing, it like covers everything on my eye, and it works so good. It's on fleek. And pretty much that wraps up my favorites for this month. And let me know down below what is your favorite this month, or if you have any favorites that I've talked about, because these products are so bomb, and I would really recommend you to try any of this. And yeah, so have a good day, guys, and of course, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe.